Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is actually my first video, so I don't know why I'm saying welcome back, but hi. If you don't know me from YouTube, you might know me from Instagram or TikTok. You guys asked me some questions on Instagram, and I'm going to be answering them. Okay, before I get started with the Q&A, I have a little story time. Last night, I was filming this video actually, and it was super cute and aesthetic. I had my matching little PJs sitting in the corner of my bed with a little drink, everything. I was super aesthetic, giving inspirational advice. Yeah, my phone died. My phone died. I don't even know for how long. Nice. So all the video deleted. So here we are redoing it. But it's okay, because I love talking to you guys. Okay, let's get started. First up, which musical theater dance should I do for the new season? Well, I think your name is Brie. I don't really watch musicals, but the one I have watched is Hairspray. And let me tell you, I love Hairspray. So, if you need to get an opinion from me, I would say Hairspray. Any song from Hairspray. Okay, the next question is favorite part about PTD. For those of you that don't know, PTD stands for Passport to Discovery, which is an event that offers acting, modeling, singing, and dancing. And it's basically so you can kind of discover what you're best at and find people that can support you, like agents and other people in the industry. And this year I went and it was so much fun. I got to meet so many people, so many agents. It was honestly so fun. My favorite part would probably be meeting all the new people and being able to make so many connections. Okay, the next question is what's your favorite dance jump? Okay, if you know me, you know I don't have many tricks in my back pocket. I'm not really good at turns, leaps, jumps, anything like that. I'm kind of just better at feeling and yeah, that's pretty much it. But if I did have to pick a jump that I love, it would be a knee drop, which I actually learned a couple weeks ago, and it's now my new obsession. Caroline asked me, what's your favorite dance style? Also love your content, by the way. Thank you so much, Caroline. I love when you guys give me feedback or like anything or ask for advice or tips. I love it so much. I love talking to you guys. Now, my favorite dance style would be either contemporary or, fun little fact, I used to do tap dancing, and I loved it so much, but I don't do it anymore. But if I could, I would. So I would say my favorite styles are either tap or contemporary. While we're on the topic of tap, somebody asked me, have you ever tried tap dance? By the way, you're such an amazing dancer. I might be pronouncing your name wrong, but Ronja, thank you so much. Have I ever tried tap dancing? Oh, yes, I have. Yes, I have. I love tap so much, and if I could take tap every day, I would. Somebody asked, when did you start dance, and are you friends with Zoe and Alyssa? Yes, I am friends with Zoe and Alyssa. They're some of my closest friends. I love them so much. And I started dance about 4 years ago. What is your favorite song to perform to? I honestly love performing to any contemporary style song. Or I also love doing improv or like dancing to any Sienna Spiro song. Or Olivia Rodrigo. Her new albums are... I love both of them. Fave movie? Oh. Okay, so we have 13 going on 30. We have The Devil Wears Prada. We have Father of the Bride. We have To All the Boys I've Loved Before. The Wedding Planner. That one's really good. 10 Things I Hate About You. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. The Proposal. And I could keep going all day, but I'm just going to end it right there. How long did it take for you to get your aerial? Honestly, I was thinking about this last night. I cannot give you a clear answer for that one, but I would say maybe around 5-6 months. Because the way I was learning it was just chucking myself onto the floor. If I find a video, I'll put it up on the screen, but I doubt I will. But basically, I would just go outside and I would just chuck it and throw it, even though I didn't have it. And that went on for a couple months, especially since it was summertime. So I would just, until I got it. But low-key, it worked. What is something you're most excited for this school year? I'm most excited to see all my friends again. We haven't really been able to hang out much this summer, and I'm so excited. What's one dance move that you had a hard time learning? Okay, so I know you probably meant past tense, like a trick I have, but it took me a long time learning. I'm going to go present. Right now, it would be my front aerial, sorry. It is so complicated for me. I don't know why I have such a huge mental block over it, but I'm getting through it. I've done it a couple times, and we're going to work it out, and I'm definitely going to have it by the end of the season. I hope. Who inspired you to start dance? Okay, this one I also can't give you a clear answer for because even though I started dance 4 years ago, ever since I was little, You can find millions of videos of me just dancing in my living room, making up moves, doing showcases for my family, just dancing in my living room. And even though I wasn't taking classes, I would dance every single day. Every single day. So I can't really tell you who inspired me to start dance, but someone that inspired me along the way was definitely my grandma, because I remember her dancing, and it wasn't as much like competitive dance or like contemporary. I think she did like salsa or something. I'm not really sure. It was kind of like that type of vibe. I don't know. I just remember like looking up to her for that, if that makes sense. How long have you been dancing for? 4 years, but 2 years competitively. Are you doing a solo this year? If so, what style? I am doing a solo this year, and it is a contemporary solo. Just wait, just wait. I think you guys are gonna like this one. What is your favorite dancewear brand? Oh, we have Capezio, we have Block, we have Tiger Friday, we have Idol Gear, we have ACA, we have Joe and Jack, we have Every Turn, we have I think it's called Now Collective. Oh, there's so many. There's so many. What age did you really start locking in for dance, and also are you homeschooled? No, I am not homeschooled. I go to school, and I started locking in for dance maybe this year. Like the season that just ended, like that was my lock-in season. And obviously this year it's going to be my lock-in season, but I think like that's when it kind of hit me like and I started to work extra hard. But I will say the year before that, I was working very, very hard, but I wasn't improving as much. So I don't really count it as like my lock in year. Like I locked in a lot on training, but I was kind of like my improvement was kind of just going up very, very slightly, but not that much compared to this season that we just ended. It was more like, you know, if that makes sense. What's your favorite thing about dancing? Okay, I'm gonna try and not blab on for like 30 minutes because this is what I did yesterday and I just know none of it made sense. Literally, life of a dancer. I just found eyelashes under my mirror. Mind you, I don't even wear eyelashes for competition that much. Normally, I just go like basic with my mascara. So, who knows how long this has been there? Okay, my favorite thing about dancing would be being able to express myself and being able to like go on that stage and perform and kind of speak without using my words, if that makes sense. And I love being able to share with people and connect with people, especially with the audience. Like, I don't know, I feel like using my emotion in my face and like being able to tell a story through my dancing is something that I just love so much. And it's something that just, I don't know, every time I come off stage, like I feel so good about it. And yeah, what's your favorite costume you've worn? Okay, I haven't worn that many costumes because this would be my second year competitively dancing. But I would say either my solo costume from this year or my very, very first year dancing. I did a little solo, but it was just like for recital. And my teacher let me borrow one of her old costumes, and it was so cute. And I just think it was such like a full circle moment, and I loved it so much. So maybe it would probably be those two. How did you get your aerial? I really struggle to keep my arms up but can do it perfectly spotted. Okay, a tip I have for not putting your arms down would be most people, when they do their side aerials, they have their hands like this. But in my opinion, when you have your arms like this, it's easier to touch the floor because you're closer. So, like, by instinct, you're just going to be like, and touch the floor. But if you keep your arms out straight to the side, I feel like it's easier because to put your arms down, you have to go and touch it. But by the time you're going to touch it, you already landed, if that makes sense. So I hope that helps. If not, you can also try like holding onto your shirt or something, or really thinking about landing your foot super fast. And if none of that makes sense, I have a tutorial on my Instagram and TikTok that you can go check out. Love you so much. Can you give us tips to be a good dancer? Oh, love you so much too. Okay, I feel like a lot of people, when they think of being a good dancer, they think of tricks, turns, leaps, all those fun things. But I feel like, in my opinion, being a good dancer is being able to show that you truly love what you're doing. And I feel like if you're not 100% in it, like 100% of love into what you're doing, you can't really be so amazing at it, if that makes sense. In my opinion, obviously, this is just my opinion, you have to, whatever you do in life, you have to be 100% committed to it. You can't be like 50 in, 50 out, because it's just like you're not giving it your all. And if you don't give it your all, I don't think you can do your best at it. So I'm not going to tell you do a million turns, do 100 tricks, do 100 leaps. Like, no, obviously it's good to have all those things, but I think to become like a dancer where you believe you're good and you're satisfied with your performance, you have to love what you're doing. Because obviously at competitions, we want to get first, we want to place high, we want to get the highest score. But what I think is most important is if you come off stage happy with your performance and loving every second of that stage and how you did on there, how you did out there, I feel like no matter how you place, you'll still be happy. Another thing that kind of goes into that, which I know I'm going a little off topic, but also before going on stage, I tend to get really nervous. And something that helps me is reminding myself that I'm so incredibly blessed to have the opportunity to go out there and dance and share it with other people. And I feel like that's something that we all need to remember. And something else I try to remind myself of is why I started dancing or why I'm doing what I do, which is obviously because I love it. So I feel like when we stress more, the outcome isn't always as great. So I think it's better to relax, have fun, and remember why you do it. I know I went off track, but I hope that helps. And obviously, consistently train and always practice and stay confident and positive. Remember, whatever you say is what happens because you're teaching your brain. Your brain never stops learning. So if you're saying like, "Oh, I suck. Oh, I'm not a good dancer. Oh, I'm never gonna do this turn. I'm never gonna do this trick. I can't do it." Your brain is learning that, and you don't want your brain to learn that because then you really won't be able to do it. Whatever you say is what will happen because that's what your brain is learning. Dream day with a best friend. My dream day might look a little different from others, but my dream day would be getting food, any food. I love all food. Going to the studio, watching a chill movie at the studio, then dancing and all day, filming dance videos, and having a big slumber party at the studio while eating. I know that's kind of random, but I love it. Or a beach day. Either one. How can I improve in leaps, turns, legs, literally everything as a dancer? Love you. Oh, love you too, Kaylee. This one is a little different from the question before, but for this one, I would say train consistently. Even by train consistently, I don't mean get a million privates, pay for all the extra classes, because I know dance is incredibly expensive, and paying for a million privates a week is a lot of money. So you have YouTube, you have TikTok, you have Instagram, you have ChatGPT, you have literally everything that can help you out. Oh my gosh, what happened to my voice? Anyways, you have all those sources that you can search up training, you can search up you can search up stretches, you can search up everything that can help you with that. And if you just stay consistent with it and keep practicing and practicing and never ever ever doubt yourself, you will be able to get all those turns, tricks, leaps that you want. So my point is use all your resources. YouTube, ChatGPT, TikTok, Instagram, they're all free. They're free sources. So search up how to improve leaps or how to improve this. And you'll easily get answers for free. You don't have to pay $1 million for privates. And as long as you find a little space in your house to practice and train, even the smallest bit of training, 10 minutes makes a huge difference. What are your best tips for tilt jumps? Okay, though I'm not the best at tilt jumps, I do have some tips that have helped me improve them just a little bit. Okay, a couple of tips I have is make sure when you jump, your bottom leg really goes out there. And it doesn't necessarily mean it has to be right by your side. It has to be wherever your turnout is. Also, make sure you use your arms because those could really help you. And another thing is point your feet all the way. I know this is like kind of obvious for any jump, but I feel like if you really point your feet, it finishes and cleans up the lines so perfectly. Another drill that helps is going like if you're doing a tilt jump, but the leg that's up like by your head, keeping it bent, and you can practice just really kicking that bottom foot out. I hope that helped. I'm not the best at tilt jumps, but I'm definitely working on them. And if I find any other tips, I'll let you guys know. Curly hair routine when? Okay, a lot of you guys have been asking me for my curly hair tutorial, my side area tutorial, my bun tutorial, all these things. And a lot of them I actually have already posted, including a slick back tutorial. So I think what I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to create a highlight reel kind of thing on Instagram and on TikTok with all those videos on it so you guys can easily find them. But I actually do have a curly hair tutorial up on my channel. So don't worry, I'll create the highlight reel soon. But to sum it up for you, I basically use either conditioner, because I don't really have leave-in conditioner and it works the same, just don't use too much, or just any curl cream or leave-in conditioner. Then I use mousse and I kind of rake it through, I scrunch it, I do gel, and then I do mousse again. That's the strategy. What's your biggest tip for a new person in Motivate? Wait, I can't see your profile picture. Are you new? I can't tell. I'm really really bad with names, but I'm very good with faces. So if you are new, just come up to me. We can be best friends. And if not, I don't know if you're just asking like for friend or something, but I would say none of the girls are mean. Don't be scared. Yeah, even if we have like a mean face, I promise we're not mean. It's probably just our resting face. But never be scared. And if you ever don't have anybody, just come up to me. Okay? I love making new friends. I am a little shy at first. So I might not come up to you, or if I do, it might be a little awkward. But don't you worry. You can come to me. Don't worry. How many awards do you have? Okay, I don't know if you guys can see it, but let me show you. This is actually my award wall. I've gained every single one of these this year, except for these three in the middle. Those are school ones. But everything else I gained this year from my solo. And I have my pins for my group dances in a separate box. The highest I've gotten this season is second, which I'm very, very proud of. And I got that one at Passport to Discovery. And the second highest was third place at Magic City. Can you give us tips on knee drops? Okay, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I just learned how to do a knee drop literally a couple weeks ago, but I will give you my tips that have helped me so far. When you go to land, make sure you land on the side of your leg and not on your knee, because that hurts very, very bad. Another tip is you can use your arms to help you land. Like, you don't have to land only on your leg. Use your hands and put them down on the floor to help you not land so hard, if that makes sense. What's your favorite Starbucks order? My Starbucks order is strawberry acai. Okay. My favorite Starbucks order is a strawberry acai with lemonade, and I think it's peach juice. And when they had the summer berry, I would do those boba pearls because it was so good in my strawberry acai. And it would be that drink with the pesto cheese tomato sandwich, and you have to get it heated up. Oh, it's really good. It's really really good. And when they had the summer berry, that was my second favorite drink. But hi, what is your favorite way to calm yourself before going on stage for a dance? Hi, I think your name is Alina. My favorite way to calm myself before going on stage, which I mentioned a little bit earlier, is really thinking about why I started dance and remembering that I'm not getting chased by a bear. No one is attacking me. I'm just going on stage to perform one of my favorite things, which is dance. And there's no reason to be scared when you have all the people that love you watching, everyone supporting you, and you're going out there because you're blessed enough to have the opportunity to go out there, which some people might not have the opportunity to go on stage and perform. Do you deal with nerves or stress before performing? If so, how do you cope with it? Okay, Gianna, this is kind of like what I was talking about earlier, but I do deal with nerves and stress before performing, especially this year has been really hard for me because it's my first year competing a solo, so it feels very very new to me. But like I was saying before, just remind yourself why you do it and don't be scared. And also remember, it doesn't matter how you place or what score you get, because every judge has a different opinion. Every person has a different opinion. So as long as you're happy with what you put on that stage, that's all that matters. How has dance changed your life? Okay, dance, I know this sounds kind of cringy, but dance has changed my life so much, because before I started social media, actually, or when I started social media too, I was so incredibly shy. I didn't like talking to new people, or it's not that I didn't like it, but I would get really scared, and I would just like very self-conscious, like I would think about like, oh, what are they thinking about me, blah 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 blah. I had no confidence at all. At dance, I would always be in the back row, always be like in the back of the room. I meant like for classes, like I would never put myself out there. I would never give myself the chance to be shown. But especially since I moved to my new studio, my dancing and my confidence has skyrocketed. Is that a word? Rocketed? I don't know. But I not only have learned that it doesn't matter what other people think of you, I also just have gained so much self-confidence, and I have this sounds weird, but now I have the confidence to be in the front of the room, to dance in front of a ton of people, to not be shy to talk to new people. Like if you meet me at the studio, I'll most likely just be talking to random people or talking to literally anyone. because I have that confidence now. And it seems like I'm a very outgoing person, but before that, I was just the most shyest thing ever. And I'm still working on that. Yeah, dance has helped me build a ton of confidence and really become a very outgoing person, which I was not before. What is your natties you have been to before? Okay, I've only gone to 2 national competitions, and it's been ID and Star Power? I think Star Power. This is actually the last question. Okay, what is your biggest tip on staying motivated? My biggest tip on staying motivated would be the way I stay motivated is obviously reminding myself what the end goal is, where I want to get to. And I think it's really important to surround yourself around people that have the same goal as you, or have the same mindset as you, or same lifestyle as you, because you guys can work together and that can benefit you. In my opinion, when you hang out with people that do bad things, or don't really care about what they do, don't care about school, don't care about dance, whatever sport you're doing, not just dance, I feel like you won't really get far. Or if you do, it's going to be very hard for you because they're talking about negative things, whatever. And once again, you're teaching your brain that. But I feel like if you hang out with the right people that are always motivated to keep going, always working hard, always doing it for themselves and not for anyone else, and just working so hard, I feel like if you hang out with those people, you're going to get far because you're both pushing each other to get farther. So, other than surrounding yourself with the right people, I would also say just even on a bad day, even on some of your worst days, you have to remind yourself that it's okay. We can't have perfect days every single day. We can't have an amazing, great day every single day. And it's okay to fail. It's okay to get rejected. It's okay to not do your best. As long as you keep going, that's all that matters. The fact that you showed up matters more than if it was perfect, if that makes sense. What's important about getting rejected is not being upset, whatever. It's about how you come back from that. You learn something from that audition, from that class, and you take it and you use it to improve yourself in the every day. Okay, I hope all that made sense. I low-key just kind of talk sometimes and it doesn't really make sense. So I'll figure it out once I'm editing it. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you guys loved it so much. Let me know in the comments if you guys want any other video like this, or if you want anything similar or have any other questions. And yeah, I hope I was able to help you out with any tips or advice. I love you all so much. Bye!